I thought I'd tell you a story that I heard years ago. Lots of old Hank stories and tales and stuff like that. But the Hanks of the Smoky Mountain Holler. Y'all ever heard the old tales folks whispered around campfires about Hanks that roam these here Smoky Mountain hollers? Well, pull up a chair and sit a spell, because I've got a story that'll make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Back in the day, there was an old trapper named Jebediah who lived deep in the mountains. Far from any town, Jebediah was a tough old cuss. Knew every inch of the forest like the back of his hand. But there was one spot he always avoided, a lonely holler, shadowed by the towering pines and wrapped in the eerie silence the locals called Haunt Holler. One crisp autumn evening, curiosity got the best of Jebediah. With his trusty hound Rufus by his side, he decided to venture into Haunt Holler. The moment they crossed the threshold, the air turned cold and the unsettling hush fell over the forest. Even the crickets stopped chirping. Jebediah and Rufus pressed on deeper into the holler, where the shadows seemed to move and twist. Suddenly, Rufus let out a low growl. His hackles raised up on his back of his neck. Jebediah squinted into the dim light, and that's when he saw them figures drifting through the trees, their eyes glowing like embers. The Hanks, restless spirits of old mountain folks, were said to guard the hidden treasure buried somewhere in the holler. But it was a treasure few dared to seek, for the price was too high. Jebediah never was one to shy away from challenges. Tightened his grip on his rifle and called out, "Who goes there?" The Hanks didn't answer, but their whispers filled the air, telling tales of sorrow and warning him to turn back. But Jebediah was stubborn as a mule. He forged ahead until he stumbled upon an ancient moss-covered cabin, the doors hanging ajar. Inside, he found a chest. It looked rusted with age. As he reached out to open it, a bone-chilling voice echoed, "Beware, for the treasure you seek comes at a great cost." Ignoring the warning, Jebediah pried open the chest. Inside, he found a fortune in gold, coins, and jewels. Triumph turned into terror as the Hanks surrounded him. They whispered, now a deafening roar. Jebediah snatched up the treasures and ran, Rufus at his heels. He burst out of Haunt Holler, but the Hanks followed, their spectral form reaching for him. Just as they closed in, Jebediah stumbled, dropped the treasure, and the Hanks paused, their eyes fixed on the spilled gold. In that moment, Jebediah realized the truth. Haunt Holler's curse was never about the treasure, but about the greed it awakened. Leaving the gold where it lies, Jebediah fled, never looking back. From that day on, he warned everyone who would listen, leave the Hanks be, for their curse is real and no treasure's worth your soul. Now, if y'all enjoyed this tale of Haunt Holler, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and ring the bell. And for more spine-tingling stories from the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. And remember this, some treasures are best left buried.